We are live, and it's the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're all doing well today. And we are live. Hey, Bubbles. Hey, world out there. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master, Agile Coach. Hope you're doing well today. And today, first day of my kids' school, the bus didn't come pick up the kids. But this reminded me about Scrum Masters. Please do not do this for your team. Cover your backside. Make sure you protect yourself. And I'm going to tell you why and what I'm talking about in just a second. So, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way. This is going to be a very practical and tactical session. So, we do this so you don't get in trouble. We want to make your life pleasant. I always coach my Scrum Masters, do not move stuff across the boards for your teams. Don't get in the habit, I'll just move it. Cover your backside. A lot of organizations, especially big ones, at some point in time, they will track what people do and who moves stuff. And so they're going to get permissions for only certain people because only the product owner, in theory, and per the thing, can approve work per the Scrum Guide, right? So they always like to mimic that. But okay, what happens if you move some work to done and the person on your team you moved the work to done for didn't do the things that met your definition of done, and the software code broke and it took down the whole darn company, right? Shut the whole system down. Who do you think they're going to track to? They're going to track to the person who moved it to done. Therefore, it's going to be your fault. So my advice is not to do that. Why did my school bus thing? I covered my backside with the school bus. We got instructions to pick at a certain intersection and everything like that. I emailed the principal a couple days ago and let them know to say, by the way, again, for the fourth year in a row, so I know it happens every year. I'm very calm, cool, collected. It doesn't matter. I cover my backside. So when the kids are late for school, because I had to drive them this morning, why the show's later than it's supposed to be. Well, it was kind of late the other day too, so I don't know if that's really a good excuse anymore. But for an excuse for being late, I had to drive the kids to school and we couldn't even make it because the first day, and it's the ugliest thing on the first day, so you never want to drive them in. So, but I covered my backside by emailing the principal, and the principal said they would talk to the transportation and fix it. Apparently, they fixed it. They didn't do anything. So I had to drive the kids to school. So that lesson reminded me, cover your backside. See, I was covering my backside, so when my kids are late, they're not late because it's their fault. It's the administration's fault. It's not my kids' fault and not my fault. They were there. So the same thing goes with moving things across your Scrum board for your team or your Kanban board. Only people who do their work should move. They have to be held accountable. They have to feel the accountability of the action of moving it to done. By them passing it off to you, they psychologically give you the accountability, and it's not their fault because you moved it to done, even though it wasn't really done. And they didn't really tell you that they did everything that was done. So not to say that every person's evil, but cover your backside. Don't be moving things to done. Don't moving things through progressing the board because you think you're helping them. And in fact, you're not. You're actually hurting them because they're not learning the lesson accountability. It's part of their job. It takes a split second to move a story to the next phase. They need to get in the habit. Hey, I got my job done. I moved it. They can do that. You're not their mom, right? You're not the helicopter mom. You can let them do it. So my advice is cover your backside. Do not move things across the board for them. Let them learn accountability. And again, if they didn't do their job and you're the one who moved it to done, let's say the product owner, let's go product owner, not go dev team. Let's go product owner. I've been in places where the product owner didn't really run the software. It turned out the person had no access to the software to really verify whether or not anything got done or was working properly, right? So the team would move the work to done, or they may have. They moved it to done per the product owner. Oh, yeah, it works good. You can move it to done. By them doing it, now the product owner has all deniability whatsoever saying that the software worked and met the requirements. They can blame the team, and they do, by the way. They do blame the team. So my advice to you is not to move stuff across the board for other people. Don't do it for the product owner because, we're being nice to the product owner, so we'll go and move the story across the Scrum board so they don't have to move their little fingers across the board. No. Have them own it. Own it that they saw it work, that worked to what they saw. They can say, I did this operation and worked. Maybe there was some ancillary crazy case that they didn't test. That happens, right? But don't be moving things across board. Give them accountability, just like I had to send an email a couple days earlier because I have this every year, and this is one of my other pet peeves. Stuff happens the same thing all the time. And maybe I'll talk about it more, but the one thing I knew probably was going to be late. Not that I was giving it bad vibes, but it's been 4 years in a row. I don't think it's going to get any better for the first week or two. I know it's going to happen. Sorry I'm late. I didn't do the show earlier. I could have done it earlier, but I had to make sure the kids got off to school today. So mission accomplished. That was the high priority, the high value item of the day. And with that, I'm going to say, you all have a great day. Remember, cover yourself as a Scrum Master. Don't do the simple job of moving stories across the backlog or across the board for your team. With that, wish you happy Scrumming, a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. If I figure out where my mouse is. There we go. See ya.